right now. This is the one we've picked out for you, and honestly I think it is also the absolute best we can really hope for in this round right now. Two players, neither have lost so far today. Obviously 2 draws in there, 1 apiece, but Dax from PSG up against Dragon. Mouth-watering game. Dax has shown that he's quite able to come back from behind on a couple of occasions. Dragon's shown that he just likes to get ahead and stay there.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how Dax did. Obviously, he reached the bracket stage when we were in Paris and got knocked out in the end in the lower bracket by the Bullock. But he's had, I would say, an easier group than some. So it's not surprising to see he hasn't dropped a game. But you know what? We've talked about Dragon scoring those early goals. He just had a rasper of an effort there. The ball falls somewhat kindly. Sadio Mane being used by Dax. That's what I like to see. Here's Mane picking up. There was a couple of solid releases for him, obviously, when he had that, I think it was player of the month, wasn't it? 1 month. Yeah,
I mean, the thing about Mane is he's just a terror to deal with. The pace
so
especially
fast,
is just incredibly hard to deal with. And Dax has been using a fair bit of Mane all day today. Been using Pele there. You can see him hanging around on the penalty spot. And that's Mane, actually. Pele's up on the top side, so forgive me for that one. There's Ronaldo here, gonna cut it inside, possibly. Does fall to Mane, who was looking for one more pass. That didn't work out for him. And now, this is, as we pointed out before, the danger moment for Dragon. You can see Messi just sprinting straight on through. Can he beat the last man? He'll barge him out of the way. Almost. DAXEE putting it into his own goal, but goes out for the corner.
Well, testy stuff end to end already. Modric with a big chance, blocked out by Ramos. The deflection falls kindly. De Gea unable to pop up, and Rio Ferdinand finds the net.
Well, he was obviously there for the header off the corner in the end, but, well, it was a big foot that came through from Rio.
And it's another 10-minute goal for Dragon. The early goals, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. It's, I don't know whether it's down like a style, whether he just goes more aggressive early on or just piles the pressure on, or just maybe people not quite focused. I mean, a little bit lucky in that one, I would say, with the deflections. Sometimes you just never know where it's going off a corner.
Well, I think one important thing to think about there is the fact that you can just catch your opponent off guard. Here's Dani Alves. Last pass wasn't really there. But, you know, some players will take a little bit of time to, you know, feel the rhythm of their opponent. And if you absolutely go hell for leather in the first 10 minutes, there's very little time for them to really adjust to you and how you play and to figure out how your style is gonna look. So I think that's something that's worked out perfectly for Dragon so far. And we see him again here on the push. Modric in towards Messi, tried to slot another one through, but Pogba was there.
Yeah, that would have been a clean run goal. It would have been for Vieira, I believe, but wouldn't have been the ideal choice, but still would have been a big chance. Mane can't really go too far here. Pele lays it back through to him. Mane shrugs off the defender. Only they tried to lay it back to Pele. Maybe could have gone for goal there. Who knows what the best option was, but that was a great through ball from Messi. Picks out Suarez, and that's an overhead through ball that's not going to quite work. Marcelo's chip back has put a great through ball for Suarez. Oh, straight at the hair.
Straight into him. Well, that was a nice little move, expertly crafted there by Dragon. Now Modric whips one over to the back of the box, but there was already a man there. Great sliding tackle from Vieira again, though. He tries to pass it through. DAXEE got in the way. And now Dax, I think slowing the tempo down is how you have to do it against Dragon.
If you can.
If you can, obviously.
You've got to be careful you don't get hit straight on a counter if you do slow it down too much and cause yourself the problems. I'm sure some of the players will know better than we do. I'd love to hear their opinions backstage. Mane! 1-1. We have a game on our hands here. We saw the chances coming. The Pele-Mane mix-up seems to be working well, and this time he found himself in a clean shooting chance.
Yeah, and honestly, this Pele-Mane mix, as you said, has been already great for Dax in previous games. We saw them setting each other up in an earlier group game, and actually could have argued was actually man and match Mane, because he got took off for Suarez, who then bagged the winner for him. So doing everything right in this one for Dax so far this tournament. You see passing percentages for Dragon quite low, but he has, in fairness, been trying to quite a few of those overhead through balls.
Yeah, it's the direct style. Obviously,
exactly.
Sometimes if you're not doing that short style game, but this is opening up for him right now. Didn't quite pick the right option there. Modric will find Ronaldo, but just barged off the ball by Ramos. And a quick turn, thinking on the feet there, gets it through, but it's lost once again. Suarez, through ball available for Ronaldo. Ramos slides in, and Dani Alves casually plays it out through the middle.
So, back out for Dax. Leveling, of course, with Mane.
Hasn't in the angle and in his bib.
Well, wasn't quite as accurate as it may have hoped for there. And there goes ball through for Dragon. Suarez got two defenders on him. He will turn back, lays it off to Marcelo, tries to find Messi. He'd get beaten to the ball though. Now a chance with Mane. That's exactly the kind of play you'd want to have some freedom to run on this bottom side.
Yeah, he has the pace. With Dani Alves as well, the ability to fire it through. Suarez does pick a pass to Ronaldo. Messi's making a run, gets shrugged off just about by the defender. And Marcelo in the end will play a risky ball to Hullet. Danger is not cleared yet. Messi's continuing to chase. Hullet back to Marcelo, continues down this left wing, and it's back to Marcelo, back and forward, playing a 1-2 with Hullet down the whole pitch. He's done the whole 70 yards. Hullet, in the end, couldn't deliver the final ball to Ronaldo.
Now Suarez. Ronaldo's got Messi making a run on this top side. He's taken one touch too many there. Dani Alves will block it out. And now DAXEE goes again. This time with Mane. He's got Hullet on the top side. He will try and thread it through for Hullet, but defender stuck his backside out there and stopped him getting on through. Neuer then able to just come out and collect things.
Well, it says Pogba got 100% of the passes. I haven't seen a great deal of Pogba so far.
Well, 100% of one is still 100%, Demon.
Yeah, if you don't pass it much, you don't get the ball. You just claim that 100% status. It's been Marcelo and Hullet. They've been working wonders down the wing there. But this time, no, he keeps it. Just keeps it in. It's back to Marcelo. He's beaten Modric. Can't get past Kyle Walker, though, once again. And so far, we stay even. Just that early goal from Dragon setting things up with the equaliser from Dax from Mane. And it looks like we're going to half-time, all square in this winner bracket semi-final. Remember, the winner here will be going to Berlin. It is that crucial to pick up a win right now.
That's in, trolled in over the line. Obviously, refs blown. One apiece at half-time. Early goal again for Sean Allen, a.k.a. Dragon. But again, Dax, as we've seen time and time again already this tournament, clawing his way back into it. But it's all level. And honestly, anyone's game. Both of these guys, as we've said, undefeated up until this point. It's really hard to call it.
Yeah, and we should point out, obviously, while Berlin is what it's all about right now, anybody that's gone down to the lower bracket has not come back and won the whole thing. We've not seen anybody come out of that lower bracket. We almost had it in the USA regionals. In the USA, we're in Canada. What am I on about? We're in Whistler. It wasn't the USA at all. They're not claiming that part of the country because it's beautiful and it's got Canada stamped all over it. But here in Madrid, the heart of Spanish football, Barcelona fans may well argue that one.
Sure they would.
But Real Madrid are top of the league, so they can't deny that. As it stands, and 1 foot into the Champions League finals, Mane just puts it wide for Dax. An early goal would have been brilliant there, but it's not the comeback he wanted.
And that had been something interesting to watch for me. You know, what happens when Dragon concedes an early goal of his own? What happens when Dax goes up early on? Obviously, didn't happen for us, though, and there's still time for Dragon to say, no, early goals, that's my thing. It's going to be brought back there. Was advantage given.
Right. Is he
going to have a go?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's going to lay it off, isn't he? Vieira's on the side there. Who's this? Free, just on the bottom right here. Is it Kyle Walker? Looks like it. Suarez! De Gea has to make a top save there. I think he maybe caught him a little off guard. Maybe try and go for an inside header. It looks like he will. Try a cheeky header. It's not going to work out. Vieira clears and Hullet back in the middle. Ronaldo has to hold him off, but that's a strong shrug to Vieira. Vieira crook to Mane. He's got the pace, he's got the power. Dani Alves back to Mane down the wing, but there's no one in the box. They can't keep up. Mane powering through, gets it back to Vieira. Vieira, oh, he just wanted to step to the side, but big Rio Ferdinand was there.
Yeah, still got possession though. Pogba, Mane, Dani Alves here on the outside of the box. Hullet got lucky for a second. They almost thread that one through. But now, again, the danger comes on the break for Dragon. 3 men left at the back. He's with Messi. He's going to send Suarez here on the run. He's got Ronaldo waiting in the middle. Takes the shot. The parry. Oh, Vieira gets in the way. And that is going to go out for the corner.
Oh, you thought he'd have just got that little slide in there, wouldn't you? But he didn't quite get it down. The header from Rio. Could have been 2 for Rio Ferdinand there. Wow, what crazy. The unlikely scorer for Dragon, sorry. Almost netted his second. It remains 1-1, but it's certainly not a stale 1-1. There's a great through ball for Ronaldo. Was he offside? I don't think so. Yes, he was, just about. He looked close. So, 63 minutes gone. Time to take a breather, Joe.
I'm not sure we're going to get a chance to, if in all honesty, just the way these last 10, 15 minutes have gone. And why not? Everything on the line. The winner goes to Berlin. There's a ball through. Surely Ronaldo is going to be put in there. And you see what it means, well, to both of these players. Despair on one side, elation on the other. Slotted in. Oh, De Gea's hand not far away from knocking that one wide, possibly. But it goes in, and it's Dragon that goes into the lead again.
So, can he do it again? Can he come back? The pressure mounts as Dax looks to make some changes. As screams and shouts come out, I can see Principe got himself a goal. That's what I'm hearing. They're right behind us, the Italian. So they are getting behind their man. Goals galore across the board. We'll bring you them with Spencer in a little while, but as it stands here in our main game, Dragon leads with another chance for through ball. Messi, some great dribbling there. Suarez returns the favour. Back to Messi. He's got to do it all again. Flicks it across. Suarez on the volley. Ronaldo was looking like a better position maybe to take the shot, but decided to swing a foot at it, and maybe that's just a sign of the confidence we're starting to see from Dragon now.
So Dax making his pretty standard change that we've seen so far from, which is Mane off and bringing then Suarez in. I think he also brought in Nainggolan for Pogba.
On-touch passing. This is starting to look pretty confident for Dragon as he lays it across. Suarez! Oh, it comes off Vieira! Oh, a little unlucky there. And I think he may have been given offside because of it, yeah.
Well, didn't get more obvious than actually hitting the man who's offside. Just to point that out. Oh, great tackle from Hullet. Look at that percentage, pretty much bang even. Dax having just the slightly better time of it. There's Nainggolan. There was Hullet once again. Actually, was put out in the end. So Dragon, 75 minutes gone, holding on to this lead and may look to extend it here with Ronaldo. Will he have a shot? Oh, Ramos has come out, and that is definitely the free kick.
No cards. Wow, crazy. Okay.
But you can shoot from here. We'll lay it off. Messi going to give it back to Ronaldo. And, well, I think he was just off balance there a little bit. That will go sailing over the bar.
Well, we are in Madrid. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's for sure. Walker. It has all been Dragon since that goal. This has been one-way traffic, and Ramos has brought Ronaldo down again.
That was naughty, that.
Could have gone quick. Suarez in a good spot. Now it's blocked off. Okay, so he's going to set one up. Okay. 2-1 with 10 minutes to go. One-way traffic, as I said. Suarez may have just been offside. Going to try and step it back, and Laurent Blanc nearly scored. The defenders all up front for Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, Ferdinand grabbing the first one. A possible winner there for Blanc coming out. But it's not over just yet. Dax still in this one. Suarez, of course, brought on as fresh legs. There's Vieira going to chip over the top to Pele. He's put it in. Dax will score here. Bring us all level at 2 apiece.
Game on. Well, Dax has done absolutely nothing in this second half, and something from nothing is all he needed.
83rd minute as well. just when Gorilla may have thought it as well, but Dragon certainly thought that he was going through this one. And well, Dax just showing he is a bit of a comeback king as he brings us back to 2 apiece. Now, a quick reply is what Dragon is going to be looking for. Ronaldo, Marcelo. There is Vieira, fancy touch back to Marcelo, and playing some nice bit of football here. Space possibly for Modric, certainly for Messi, but Sergio Ramos closing down. Yeah. He's a corner.
Taken
5th
short.
corner for Dragon.
Modric, nice little work there. Hullet, he's got to cut it back. Ronaldo was free. Marcelo blocked it well. Heavy tackle coming in the box there as well. A little late from Dragon. Dax on the attack in the white. Hullet through to Ronaldo. He's got Pele down the wing. Hullet's making a run. Suarez up high. Got to Dani Alves, into Suarez. Alves back across, couldn't quite get it past Ferdinand, but it's not clear yet. Alves plays it back to Niangalan, coming on for Dax, trying to get something alive here. And what a time to score it would be in the 90th as he tries to lay it back for Pele. Oh, and Neuer puts it to the side, it's a corner, it's not over yet.
Not just yet, 90 minutes on the clock, 4 to be added. Another corner now for Dax. Will he take it short again? He will. Into Dani Alves, corner number 3 in quick succession. Again taken short, and again Dani Alves, and again a corner. Pressure is on here for Dragon. There's Dani Alves, finally gets past his man. Suarez will lay it off to Hullet. They're going to try and get him in this one. Ronaldo turns Marcelo. Last second foot in the way. We're going to extra time.
Well, Berlin will have to wait for one of these players as the equaliser comes from Dax. Once again, it's been Sean Allen, aka the Dragon, that has led every single time in this match, but still we wait to find a winner.
And what a game so far. Dax, 83rd minute, I think it was. That equaliser coming in. You hear the crowd getting ready. I don't think they've stopped celebrating since Dax scored that one. And now we get back into it. Again, you have to watch out for these early goals. Focus has to stay at 100%. Will it happen, though? Here's Vieira. Oh, back heel! Falls to Suarez to the tap-in. And as we've said so many times, and Dax, you can see, absolutely devastated about that one. You could argue Ramos probably should have got on that one. But it was the cheeky back heel. Cheeky, cheesy, but it was a bit of both, in all honesty, at that point.
He almost sold his own players. You saw, I think it was Messi that completely went past it, and then Suarez, luckily, was coming in behind. So, once again, Dragon takes the lead. Will we see, once again, Dax coming from behind? It was one-way traffic for a long period of time for Dragon. Dax worked himself into it, and once he did, it was very much all his to play for. Suarez, one touch too much. Looking to get Messi through, but went a little too far. Pele, oh wow, that's a heavy tackle. Laurent Blanc going to get called over. Finally, the referee's going to delve into his book, and maybe a yellow.
I thought he'd lost his cards, honestly.
I think he has. I think he's forgotten.
After them Sergio Ramos tackles earlier on, honestly think he might have lost them. There's Ronaldo here, going to set off Messi.
Surely.
He's got 2 options, one on the left, one on the right. He decided to take Ronaldo, and he gets knocked off the ball. It's still in, though. Crucially, he's got 3 men around him. Will lay it back to Vieira. It's a Hullet with a side foot, but De Gea will collect. And nervous moments here again for Dax. It's still 3-2 here for Dragon.
I tell you what, that pull on Ronaldo, I think one little shrug more, that may have been a penalty. It wasn't quite given, and now it's Dax. He's found himself space. Back to Hullet! Oh! It's 3-3! Dax has done it again! He's back in the game, and Sean Allen gives away another lead.
Perfect Hullet territory there. Smashes it into that top right-hand corner. Not a lot any keeper's going to do about that one. And Dax, I think, having to wipe the sweat off the hands there at this point, getting nervous as we see that 102nd minute goal going in, approaching half-time of extra time in this Berlin game. There's a ticket for the winner of this one and a place in the upper bracket final. Oh, that's a big tackle coming in.
Hey up, Dax is on the attack here. Ronaldo surely to... Oh no, Neuer saved it! Suarez! That's a penalty,
that's
surely.
A penalty. That is a penalty.
It has to be. It is.
It's a red as well.
Oh my word, Vieira's off. Dragon down to 10 men, and it's a penalty for Dax.
There doesn't get much more pressure than this. He knows this could be the penalty that sends him. It's Pele that steps it up, and it's in. 4-3 to Dax. 2 goals in quick succession here in the first half of extra time.
The first time Dax takes the lead just before the last 15 minutes of extra time. And it's Pele once again that has been captain fantastic up front for Dax. Oh my word, the pressure on these players. And I can tell you across the board, there's a couple of games in extra time. I'm not going to give you the scores. I'm not going to give you the spoilers. We'll have Spencer on them. But my word, this is tense.
And there must be flashbacks happening right now for Dragon. Up in the lead. He surely must be thinking,
not again.
No.
Not again.
This is not New York 2.0. Surely not. He's had the lead 3 times. Dax coming back every single time, now putting himself into the lead. I mean, he had to make that Vieira tackle there. He had to do it. Obviously, penalty was given away. He's lost Vieira, though. Crucial, what could be crucial for him in this second half of extra time. We're going to find out. We're into the last 15 here. And Dax has already kicked things off pretty nicely there. Ball in the end does go away, though.
Well, Messi muscled off by Nyanglan. Walker's straight back into it, though. Hullet. Back to Hullet. It's Misnell out. Suarez trying to get it forward. Remember, 10 men for Dragon. He's lost Vieira in the midfield. Hasn't made any changes to adapt to it. Hasn't really got any options to either. He's just got to try and keep it on the attack, I feel, and try and push it forward.
Absolutely. Get it up to those forward 3. They're all still there. Here is Messi.
He's trying to take shots. He's
taking
his chances.
Oh, he's gone to Hullet. This is a dangerous position for Hullet. Turns. Surely going to shoot. Oh, there's the equaliser for Dragon. Absolutely amazing stuff. Down to 10 men. Somehow managing to turn there with Hullet.
I think it was a nutmeg as well. It was just everything. The strength, the power of Ruud Hullet coming to life in the legend that is on the FUT champions here. Amazing stuff. 102 minutes, 105 minutes, 111 minutes. Are we going to see one more goal before the final whistle at 120?
You'd have to say yes at this point. You'd have to bet on it. 10 men for Dragon. Here is Nyanglan. He's gone past 1. He's got past the second. Oh, Neuer gets down to his left. It was just out of reach for Suarez. And he's going to get a corner. Again, similar style with Dani Alves. Into Ronaldo. It's found Sergio Ramos, who turned. He could have shot there. Decided against it. And Hullet, who was the hero just a moment ago, clears for now.
It's pressure still, though. He's not cleared out of the danger. Alves, Pele lays it through to Suarez. Tries the full shot, it's there! It's 5-4! I don't believe they've got another one! No, it's just not stop. And the shrug from Sean Allen says it all. He thought he'd done enough to work his way back to penalties. But my word, this game is absolutely delivering. 5-4 in extra time, 2-2 in regulation. Are we going to see one more?
I was going to say,
are we going to see one more from Sean Allen?
You've already asked his question. That's already been answered. But now you have to question it again. Will there be a last moment of heartbreak? You can see there is Dragon on your screens. The change is coming in. Honestly, my doctor would kill me right now. This blood pressure might just leave me fainted in just a little while. But 5-4 up now, Dax. I think there's 4 minutes on the clock. And that is not a lot of time. He's got 10 men, let's not forget. Giving him that further disadvantage.
I should point out, we're what, nearly at the 120th minute. I can still see 4 games going on. So there's still plenty of games in this crazy moment. Oh, okay. Well, 117th minute, Luis Suarez. Is it possible? 10 men.
He's got to be off the kickoff, surely.
He's got to go for it. He has to go for it. He's scored fast goals. He's scored wild goals. He's got to go from long range, perhaps. I don't know whether he's going to get the chance for the perfect goal, but here we go. It's Dragon with the through ball, and it's cut out by Nyanglan.
Yep, and possession now is all he needs to hold on. 1:19 on the clock. Hullet can take his sweet time on this top side. Will link up with Pele. Possession briefly given away, but will fall back in. And look at the space there at the back. 2 minutes will be added on. But Dax is not going to make a mistake here, surely. He will hold on to this and go to Berlin.
Yeah, back to De Gea. That's it. He's done it. Dax is through. He will book his place in Berlin. He goes one better than he did in Paris. And by God, did he have to fight for it. Coming from behind, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Finally takes the lead. He thought he'd done it in extra time, and then it came right back at him. But the 5th goal finally came. And my word, what a match.